Morning students of standard 6, welcome in day 12. Okay, as you know that in day 11 I have started a new topic, conductors and insulator. Okay, and in that day I have explained with an activity to show that some materials allowed to pass electricity through them and some materials do not allow to pass electricity through them. Okay, so it is clear from that activity the substance, the materials which allow to pass electric current through them is called conductors. Okay, so today's topic is conductors. In next class I will explain about insulator. Okay, so today is electric conductors. So let us see electric conductors. The materials which allow electricity to pass through them easily are known as electric conductors. Okay, the materials which allow to pass electricity through them easily are called electrical conductors. Many metals such as copper, iron and steel are electrical conductors. Most of the metals are good conductor of electricity. Okay, as for example steel, aluminium, iron, gold, silver, copper also, these are the good conductors of electricity. That means we can say that most of the metals are good conductor of electricity, but there is an exceptional case. Carbon is a non-metal but it is also a good conductor of electricity, and carbon, that means graphite, we use in the dry cell. When you open the dry cell, then you have seen there, you will see there a carbon rod is there in the middle part, that is used to connect positive terminal. Okay, so we can say that carbon is exceptional case. Carbon means graphite. Okay, is an exceptional case which allow to pass electric current through them, but it is a non-metal. That is why the parts of electrical objects are always made of metal. So electrical appliances is always made of metals. It is not made by non-metals like wood, plastic, rubber. Okay, metal is used in plugs to allow electricity to transfer from the wall socket. You have seen there is a socket in the wall at your home, and when you plug it, then the current pass through, the electricity pass through that plug. That means the material 3 pin, you have seen there are 3 legs or 2 legs in the plugs which are made by metals. Okay, like brass, copper, aluminum. Okay, why? Because it allowed to pass electricity through them. But the upper part is made of bakelite or plastic, which is non-conducting material. Okay, when you hold the plug, then the electricity does not pass through them. Okay, so it is made by plastic covering. Okay, but the leg of the plug is always made by metals, and the hole of socket is always made by metals. Through the plug into the device such as radio or TV, in a light bulb the metal filament conduct electricity. Just like in filament, I have told you that about filament. Filament is the internal part of the light bulb which glows when electricity pass through them. Okay, why? Because the filament is also made of an alloy or metals which are good conductor of electricity. Students, you have seen there filament bulb is allowed to pass through electricity, then it glows. Okay, because it is made of iron, alloy or metals. Okay, so and causes the light bulb to glow due to the made of metals of the filament. Tap water is also a conductor of electricity. That means normal water we use to drink water is a good conductor of electricity. Water is a good conductor of electricity, but distilled water is a bad conductor of electricity. But normal water we use to drink or uses many things, this water is good conductor of electricity, okay, whereas distilled water is bad conductor of electricity. Hence we should never touch electrical switches with wet hands. So students, you will very careful about this. When you will plug in the socket, you will do plug in the socket, then you will very careful about this. You will check your hand does not wet, because when your hand is wet, then electricity allowed to pass through water, then you will get shock, electrical shock, okay. So students, this is the first thing when you will careful about electricity. And second thing, when you touch another electrical, any type of electrical appliances, then never, don't forget to use slipper, okay. You will always use slipper, then after you will touch the electrical appliances such as fans, wires, plugs, sockets, TV, remote. That means you are on the non-conducting materials like slipper, that means rubber, wooden block, dry wooden block, no wetted wooden block. If wooden block is wetted, then you will get shock, in maybe chance to get electrical shock, okay. So students, today I have discussed about electric conductors, and I hope you all are very curiosity about this topic, okay. So now it's time for your homework. Write down your homework. Students, now it's time for your homework. This is your homework for day 12, okay. Today I have given 2 questions only. So let us see. Question number 1, define conductors, okay. You will just define conductors. I have told you, I have explained about conductors, so you will just give the definition of conductors. And second part of this question is write 5 conducting materials. Then after, when you will give the answer of definition of conductors, then after you will give 5 examples of conducting materials. Question number 2, graphite. Graphite is not a metal. You know, I have told you that graphite is an exceptional case. It is not a metal. Graphite is not a metal, but it conducts electricity. But graphite or carbon allowed to pass electricity through them. Why? Okay. The question 2 is graphite is not a metal, but it conducts electricity. Why? Students, today's class is over. Thanks to all of you for watching me. Have a nice day.